welcome into the studio. I'm joined here by Todd and John from VOMP. I'm joined by myself, too. That's Todd. I'm Hudson. That's John, as you know. And this is our numbers video. As always, we give our income from voiceover, whether it's platforms, direct email marketing, and in my case, editing for you. And then Johnny gives us the numbers for the VO Marketing Pro Group. So if you're part of that, now's your time to shine.
All right, back at it with sending out this week after the holiday week. We had 53 warm responses, 7 auditions, and 7 jobs reported. That's not tit for tat, but we didn't get all those 7 auditions, but just so happened that we tied with the reported jobs on the amount of auditions. We had Jody Lebel, who booked her 5th job with the same company.
Nice.
Can I just say something? I said it in the Facebook. Not everybody likes to do audiobooks. Not everybody's cut out for it. I did 30 audiobooks approximately early on in my career. And I just don't have the time to do them. I don't want to do them. I don't really like them that much. There's other reasons. But
you don't need to either?
Yeah, but Jody does them, and some people really like them. And Jody does those, and that was for a gentleman that contacted me originally, and we put him toward our voice roster. And she has booked 5 of them and done I don't know if it's public service, but it's just nice for somebody from our group to do it for this client, because then we service our clients. So thank you, Jody.
Yep. Jennifer White booked a job, Tyler Boss, and then because we keep track of dads only when they're new, he'll tell more about it, but he booked 4 jobs with 4 new clients. 4 new clients,
Left me in
not
the dust
recurring.
this week.
So 7 in total that were reported. So, yep.
Again, we do our numbers as a couple of things. One, transparency. Second, because we just want to encourage you. And you might say, well, that's not much of an encouragement, that 3 people got 1 job apiece, and Todd, you got 4.
Of the reported ones.
Yeah, right, of the reported ones, because we know there are people that get jobs, but just either for some reason or another don't.
Welcome to doing direct email marketing for 13 years, almost 14 years.
Yeah. I've done it for 13 years, and then I have an assistant that has taken it. You did it for me, John, and I did it, and we did kind of a hybrid where you were doing it and I was doing it, and then I hired my assistant, Andy, 7 years ago, and so he does that 12 hours a week for me, and he's systematic and organized and disciplined, and so I'm just a beneficiary of a lot of that good hard work, and you can be too. It's just a numbers game, and it's long haul. So be encouraged. Hang in there. Whether we're doing it for you, we're doing it together, us and you in a hybrid, or whether you're doing it and you're just watching these videos and learning about direct email marketing.
On to my numbers. 5 warm responses. I started sending out this week again. I didn't send out last week. I feel like maybe I shouldn't have sent out this week because I would have gotten the same. Anyway, I had 1 audition. Haven't heard back from that. No new clients, no recurring clients, and no jobs booked in direct email marketing. But last week, Sunday, I booked 5 jobs through Fiverr. It was a recurring client. I've worked with this person multiple times, and they had a $65 job, $75 job, $45 job, and then 2 more $75 jobs. So I got 60, 60, 60, 36, and 52. And then I booked 2 jobs on Upwork. It was slow, but I still booked a $60 job and a $55 job. Did 2 hours of editing for a grand total $411.50. So last week I got a $350 job on Upwork. It was 2,800 words, and I had gotten it on Friday and had done one of the 3 scripts for it. So I added that to my numbers last week, but I did the other 2 scripts this week. So it wasn't like I wasn't somewhat busy doing some voiceover stuff.
Yeah.
I was doing auditions on Voice123, as you know, or if you don't know, I just paid for a year, what are they called? Membership subscription to Voice123, and I'm trying my hand at it, see if I can make the magic happen like I have with Upwork, especially. So yeah, those are my numbers for this week for 1150.
Did the numbers
Which is
went by?
under.
Did you make anything on direct? email
Made
marketing?
zero on
Okay.
direct email. But I did have somebody get a hold of me. I have 2 jobs.
Pending.
No,
on there?
I got a couple out there again. It's kind of like it used to be probably a month or 2 ago. I've got an e-learning project that the client is still getting together. That's supposed to be fairly large. And then I've got 2 $600 jobs that are out there sitting
Yeah.
that I haven't necessarily won. One
Right.
of them, I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Yeah.
Things kind of got lost in translation after 4th of July. So hopefully that's still in my corner. But the other one I did an audition for that I talked about. So that's out there. Hoping the best for that one. Anyway,
I just
maybe
think
next
it's-
week that could
yeah.
be part of it.
I just wanted to hear a little bit about your direct email marketing because then you have three, possibly 4 spokes in your wheel or fishing poles out there. You got direct email marketing. You're doing better on Fiverr. You
Yeah.
do quite well on Upwork. I know that's only $100, but still you're getting traction there and you're consistently making money there. And then with your Voice123, so hopefully all those put together, you keep putting the numbers in, you keep putting the time in, and it'll pay off.
Yeah.
For me, so in the Facebook this last week, I mentioned that I had received the biggest one-time campaign client. It's not just one job. It's actually 10, 30, or 15-second spots for one company. I can't see who that company is right now.
You shouldn't ever tell anybody who it is.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah. And so that was $17,500 for 10 spots. What I'm doing is as I do sessions, we're not doing them all 10 in one session. We're doing 3 at a time. So it'll take me 3 to 4 sessions, and I have another session or so next week. So all I'm doing is as I price them out, I just divided 17,500 by 10, and that's what I'm putting down for whatever I did this week. So I think I did 6 of them this week. So that's what this entails.
Okay.
It's not the whole amount.
Okay.
If we do them all the rest of next week, I'll have pretty good numbers next week again because there's
Nice.
still $8,000 left in the
Nice
budget, if
coffers.
you will. Yeah. So I also talked to my assistant Andy and said it's kind of wild. I had 4 new clients this week, and that's more than I've ever had, even when I was just starting out. That's the biggest. I've had 3 quite a few times. Probably 6 or 7 times, which is quite a few
quite a few
in a
times.
week. New clients, direct email marketing clients. But I had 4 this week, and I had some fairly good warm responses. And I said, what do you think it is? We were trying to put our finger on it, and he's doing a little research and trying to figure out. And I just wrote back to him. I said, it's kind of the mystery of direct email marketing. You never know how it's going to land. You never know when you're going to catch people. You never know when you catch somebody, oh, great timing, or you get somebody that kept you in mind 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Or it's their mood. I was wondering, you put together that new demo with Demand. Have you been sending that out?
No.
Okay, so
I
it's
haven't
not
been.
that. I just
it's on
didn't-
Fiverr.
Okay.
And is it on Upwork yet? I'm sorry. I don't know.
I don't know.
You were supposed to help
You
me
haven't
with
paid
that.
me yet. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Well, it's why we at VO Marketing Pro, because you send out, there's people that we send out to that are newer or they've been in it for a while or whatever. It doesn't seem to matter necessarily, why you're getting them. There's not necessarily a way to put your finger on what's making it to Hudson said, maybe it's a mood that they're in or they actually need somebody. Making cold calls, sometimes you feel you're like, oh yeah, I just perfect time, or we've got one coming up. So you might have hit that person as that job was coming up. But that's why we can't tell you that you're going to just, that right away you're going to start seeing some sort of success, because we don't know, but we don't. That's why we don't promise that up front. To warm responses, jobs and auditions, but it's over time you will see. We just haven't had anybody not get warm responses, and we hope that those warm responses by you staying in front of those, and us helping send out more and more emails, that will keep on getting traction like Dad has seen over the years and years. So,
Well, and
yeah.
sometimes too, it's if it could be an undeliverable, maybe there's a person that used to work there. They shut down their email, so then we go back and we check it out, and there might be a new person that has been hired in that position, or that person could have left, and another person came in,
Yeah, exactly.
and they didn't like your voice, the person that left, and somebody else comes and says, I like that voice.
Yeah.
For some reason, it, like we said, there's just different things that you just can't put your finger on.
Yeah,
Mood,
right.
new person, new business. There's lots of different things. So
Hitting him at the right time.
that's why being in it for the long
Sorry
haul.
for the interruption there.
No,
Interrupt me.
No.
Oh,
No, I like to hear what you're thinking. So back to the numbers. I had a lot of good warm responses. I can't remember how many. A couple of them for sure asked for my rates, which is a good sign typically. So I had my biggest week ever, kind of a record week, 4 biggest list of numbers of new clients. I had my biggest one-time campaign, 17,500, and 9,500 is this week, and the biggest income week ever. It was better than last year in it was either May, I think it was May. This beat it by $150.
nice.
So Upwork was 0. Still trying to do that. I honestly didn't spend a lot of time. I think I did 1 proposal this week. So that's
Going to cost you.
Fiverr is low again at $910. There's a job out there that I did, and we'll see if they hire me. I kind of did the job for a longtime client. Hopefully they'll spend the money to buy me my voice. And then direct email marketing was $13,278. And so my total was $14,188. Biggest week ever, $14,188. Did I answer enough of we said that we were going to highlight that biggest job. Just let me tell you a couple things about it, because I talked with the gentleman that hired me. He was looking around for voiceover talent. He works with voiceover talent all the time, but he was looking for some new voices. So he went out on Voices.com and was looking around. And he said, by chance, I found you. And he sent a bunch of other people that are kind of with my voice style, sent it to the client. The client picked out 4 people from their demos. And then we all did a read of the script. And he contacted me and said, I want it. At that point, he had just 2 scripts, a 30 and a 15, and said, can you work with this budget of $6,000? Well, that's, I try not to say, yeah, of course, it's like, yeah, that'll work, kind of playing it cool. But I was pretty pleased about that. Then he contacted me a week later and said they've decided to expand the campaign to 10 or 11, and originally it was more than this because they were going to do broadcasts. They were talking $20,000 or $22,000, but they backed it down to $17,500. Wow. And he did say on our session yesterday that typically they don't do this big of campaigns. Usually they do like one-offs. Sometimes when they do a few, they have a different voice for each one, but for some reason this time they chose to do just one person, me. And so I'm the beneficiary of that. And he said they have a lot. This company has a parent company, and they have lots of these types of subsidiaries. So he said there's a possibility they might, if they like what you're doing, they might stick with your voice. So that'd be kind of sweet.
Just going to have to find out what that company is.
Yeah,
I can
we're going to keep that close to my chest, my vest and chest.
Keep it close to your chest. Anyway, this has been our numbers video. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in more videos like this, you can check out all of our past numbers in the last, full year? It's been a year and some change that we've been doing these numbers. You used to do numbers.
Yeah, I've done numbers for 2 years probably.
Okay. My face.
Maybe getting John involved, it's been a year probably.
Well, since we've been doing I think since doing
That's probably right.
the podcast and stuff, it's been over a year. But anyway, we have all of the videos we've done for numbers in our numbers playlist. We've also got Todd's tips. If you want to go brave the waters of Todd's tips, you can. They're in their playlist as well. And then we also do listener questions. If you ever have questions, you can put them in the comments, or you can email me, hudsonbarsness@yahoo.com. Demond will put it right here. So then we got our podcast. It's definitely not too much voiceover. So you can check it out if you want. 66th episode on Wednesday. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you later.